ARK Invest kicks off Bitcoin ETF amendment-athon ahead of deadline. ARK Invest has become the first to file its final S1 amendment for its proposed spot Bitcoin ETF ahead of a reported SEC-imposed deadline, which is being understood as a requirement to be considered in the first wave of approvals in January. According to an earlier report, officials from the Securities and Exchange Commission met with representatives of at least 7 firms on December 21, setting a deadline for applicants to file their final S1 amendments by December 29. Regulators reportedly told attendees at the meetings that any issuer that doesn't meet the deadline will not be part of a first wave of potential spot Bitcoin ETF approvals in early January. According to an SEC filing, ARK Invest filed an amendment to the S1 registration statement for their ARK 21 shares Bitcoin ETF, ARKB, late on December 28. Bloomberg ETF analyst Eric Balchunas said that the amendment was centered around authorized participants. On December 19, ARK revised its application with a change to cash creations and redemptions for shares in the fund. This was in line with other issuers who had to bend the knee to cash creations. ARK kicks off the S1 amendment-athon ahead of the pack as usual. Unclear yet what was changed though. AP mentioned a ton but not named. Assuming that will prob come in the very final effective update just prior to launch. But we still down in number 39, to know if they have signed agreement. https://d.co/mc per 451. Eric Balchunas, at Eric Balchunas, December 28, 2023. Fellow Bloomberg ETF analyst James Seyffert said earlier that he was surprised not to have seen any amended Bitcoin ETF filings yet. Balchunas commented that many may wait until the last minute because they don't want to show their competitors the amendments. More than a dozen firms are vying for an approved spot Bitcoin ETF, so it is expected that more amended S1 filings will be submitted over the coming day. Related, Bitcoin ETF issuers pushed 3 crypto ads in 48 hours. Remarking on the flurry of activity leading up to the anticipated launch of spot Bitcoin ETFs in January, ETF Store President Nate Geraci said, "I love the fact that this saga is forcing more TradFi investors to learn about crypto and more crypto investors to learn about ETF wrapper. That is the bridge. Crypto isn't going away." Magazine, First Digital Yuan Wallet Seizure, China's $10 billion Web3 Fund, Starbucks NFTs, Asia Express.